Only been a few hours, but it felt like days. Only been days, but it felt like months. Been gone for a year, only go like once. Move fast when you do what you want. I guess I'm doing what I want. Hope you doing what you want. What you want.
Guys, have you ever met a person that's canceled himself before he got his big break, before he got famous, before anybody knew him? Well, that might be me. So stay tuned and watch your boy. He might cancel himself today. People ain't gonna like this one. Let's get it. All right, so if you are African American, at some point in time, you have had a conversation with another black person about slavery. And if you are African American and an African American man, you have had a conversation at some point in your life where you have talked about the black woman being used as a pawn. And to some degree, that is true. We know through segregation, through civil rights and stuff like that, when they actually gave women like EDD and all this other stuff and put the man out the house, it essentially gave the woman an overinflated ego and put them in a position of power to where they actually had disdain for the black man. It actually goes against their dominant nature of hypergamy. And we all know that when a hypergamy gets put into place, women tend to be a little bit more bossy, tend to feel like the man is not doing anything, even though he provides much more than just a wallet here. But that's how they feel. I've dealt with it to some degree on my own, and I'm sure other men have actually dealt with it too. So we're going to touch on this today and how it's actually morphed over the years since slave days and civil rights and segregations and stuff right now. And we're going to see how it actually is perpetuated and how it actually is reflected in this day and age in 2024. So let's get into it, you guys. This is going to be a very, very interesting, and hopefully I see y'all tomorrow. Let's get it.
The greatest soldier in a white man's army being the black woman, and the black woman being the pawn. And then they figured out early on through slavery that because they were killing us, right? But they figured out if we get the black woman, or we get the whole joint. The government empowered black women to strategically move the position of power from the black man.
Remove the power from the black man.
Right?
Yeah.
So now the black woman in that instance becomes drunk off this power, and then she has a disdain for the black man, and then it becomes perpetuated over generations.
And this is absolutely true, you guys. And the reason I can say it with such confidence is because if you go to other countries that, generally speaking, have, one group or one sect of people, like the Philippines is majority Filipino people. African is majority African people. When you go to those countries, you do not see that in the other countries. And when you see that here in a country like America, you start to understand that this just didn't happen by accident. What normally happens in situations like this, when a government or a group or a sect of people try to actually just target one group of people, they usually try to do it with a bomb or like a dirty bomb or something. And what ends up happening is people usually get caught in the crossfire. They usually get caught in the explosion here. And I think that's what's happening, because it's not just black American men who are experiencing this anymore. It's all of Americans. We've gotten to this habit as far as women are concerned, where, they feel like a man is reduced to nothing but his wallet because of this new generation that we live in, this hypergamy. But I want to actually show you something else. And this is something that I saw, just going through some of these applications here And I caught this one here a little bit earlier today. So I want you to check it out, and I'm going to go into it, and you guys tell me what you think here. So check this one out, you guys.
It is by now. You still trying to
Came in here because I was so excited to see you to hop in
say
your
that every
box.
time.
I love to be in a woman who accepts me.
I'm gonna accept you regardless, but you ain't about to try to sweet talk my ass.
But look.
Yeah, exactly. You see how you still a smurf?
Okay, once I get, hey, give me 30 seconds and I turn myself ass yellow. Damn, just don't leave. Just give me a
Okay, I got to stop it right here because there's so many things that's actually going on in this clip, and we've just only started. Clearly, this guy doesn't have any game whatsoever.
No game whatsoever.
Also, this woman is tolerating him. She clearly doesn't like him, but she is tolerating him because he is giving her attention. This is not her cup of tea as far as a man is concerned. It shouldn't be his cup of tea if he had any standards. I know this is very typical when you actually deal with women in America, but for me, this is just something that I would rather not deal with. You know, back in the day, you know, when I was a little bit younger, hey, maybe, yeah. Today, not so much. Actually, not at all. Let's keep it real. But let's keep going. Let's see what else concludes in this here video. But let's check it out.
man, damn. And that's the reason y'all women lose good men, because y'all so fucking forceful and don't have patience.
I got patience. I've been patient with you.
He does have a point there. Now, I think he could have actually went a long way of saying, like, whether she realizes it or not, this is actually
Her level.
and women will hear this, they will see this, and they will say, you crazy, you out of your mind, this is not her level, this is not even close, this is what we got to deal with. Yes.
From the first time you came into my stream. So I feel like you could get this motherfucking turned up version.
No. Ouch. My feelings.
You'll be
Ouch.
alright.
Ooh. Ouch.
You'll be okay.
Okay, I finna get out. This is my last time being in here. I finna turn y'all in there.
If
I
you do,
feel- hey,
you do.
look.
If you don't, get out.
Okay, I finna, no, dead ass. I finna be real with you. I didn't know my time was up that fast because I'm on a
It's
time
only a
limit.
minute.
I'm on a time limit to holler at a beautiful woman. And it's like this. How can a man really holler at a beautiful woman and let him know what y'all about, well, what he's about, when every time we go out in the streets, we meet a beautiful woman, but we on a time limit. We want to be real with y'all.
You ain't be real in the time frame, because once y'all get that motherfucking time, y'all just, I don't know. Y'all don't know how to deal with that shit.
All right, look, so check this out. You know those men that women say they wish that they would be able to get, and where are all the good men at? This is not him, okay? And that is not the big secret, okay? That's not the big secret. That's the lead up, okay? Here's the closing. Here's the closure. You are still entertaining guys like this, okay? Okay, there's no need to entertain a guy like this because, one, he is just trying to get one thing. Even a man like this who is clearly simping, even a man like this that clearly sees that this woman has an attitude, he might even get into a relationship with her. I don't know. I don't know him. But the point I'm trying to make is that he shouldn't. If he had any sense about him, he shouldn't. But because he's so desperate, it's a chance he might even deal with it just because of the sex. But moving forward, the point I'm trying to make is that these are the men that are in your bracket. They're not in your bracket based alone on your beauty. That is not what is it. Women need to get that through their head. That is not what's keeping a man or bringing a man to you. It may bring him to you because it's the initial looks. But what's going to keep him is going to be your attitude. It is going to be your femininity. It's going to be your willingness to cooperate with him. If you don't have that, and you are trying to deal with a man that is anywhere above this man right here that we see, you're not qualified for him. There you go.
You disrespected, right? You get my shit. Everybody get you hit it again, don't you? And you still picking my shit? That nigga smoking. You're disrespectful. You're disrespectful. Okay. Alright. Come on. You disrespectful. I don't care. Stop putting on my dress like that. You don't care about this at me. You gotta be right there. You'll be right there. You trying to be fucking funny, my nigga. Nigga, I don't hit defense.
Come on.
Nigga, I don't hit defense. Yo, come on. I don't hit defense. Come on. When she hit me. How many times? I'm trying to stop her, right? I'm trying to stop her. No, you didn't. Yes, he did. She hit me. How many times?
A woman hitting you is one of the highest forms of disrespect there is. You gotta get rid of her immediately. But a woman hitting you in front of people, not only does she not respect you, but she is disgusted with you because she deems you as weak. And the worst part of this whole situation is everybody sat back and let her do it. This is a good example of what society often does. Ignore women's poor behavior in relationships and just demonize the men. When she was getting her shit off, somebody was laughing in the back, nobody intervened. The moment he attempted to restrain her, the other guy swoops in automatically. Wow. Yo, it's a dirty game. Stay focused though.
This is all facts, y'all. I've actually had a situation like this before, and this is perpetuated throughout the black community so much here. And it's just one of those things that you see too often where you have men trying to step into situations like this to save a woman that clearly felt like she was in a dominant position. But hey, this is the way it goes in the States. And again, this is why you see a lot of men that are leaving to this very day. So, suck it up, Buttercup.